I was just looking for a new book to read over the weekend, and guess what? If you are looking to, we have one for you. It's right here in front of me. Author Art Coombs joining me now live in our backyard to share how taking the hard path now, which all of us, I think, are doing, Art, can help us take the easier path later. It's all in his brand new book that was just released a few days ago. Welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell us about your book.
The book is called Hard Easy. I believe we have a choice in life where you can either live hard easy or easy hard. And I give a number of examples in there, and one of the examples I talk about is complacency and how complacency can be an easy liar. And let me give you a quick example. I drove here today on I-15. The speed limit is 70 miles an hour. I look down at my speedometer. I'm doing 76, and people are passing me. You see, we all know the speed limit is 70 miles an hour. And yet we go 71, 72, 73, 76, 78, 80, and we allow complacency to slip in. Now, when you combine that with checking that important text message, nothing happens. Complacency is okay. But you do that more and more and more, I promise, hard will hit and it'll be painful.
So what can we do right now to bust out of our complacency, Art?
Well, I think the first most important thing is you have to recognize that complacency is happening in your life. So remember, the default is always easy, but you have to make a conscious decision to live hard. So the first and hardest part is recognition. Second, in my book, I talk about taking your complacency temperature, measuring what's happening. Are my actions in alignment with where I want to be? Then make small changes, not big decisions, not big changes. It's the micro decisions that are the important decisions. Take small decisions to move yourself back on the right path.
Art, what inspired you to write this book? Were you going through something in your life that maybe you found this to be helpful?
Okay, yes. I've always lived hard easy, but it's never really been articulated to me until I was on a cattle drive about 10 years ago, and I had a really good friend, and he said, Coombs, you can live hard easy or easy hard. And it sort of stuck with me. It was that moment in time. We always have those moments where we're in the right place at the right time and our heart is open for that kind of message, and it stuck with me, and I tell the story in my book. So yeah, there was a moment where it really resonated with me. Now I see it everywhere.
Art, can you relate it to all of us and what we're going through right now? Every single person. I mean, I think we get up going, all right, here we go again. Don't know what today brings, don't know what tomorrow brings. How can this book inspire us?
You know, coming back to complacency, one of the struggles I have right now is my kids are at home. They're not going to school. It's really easy for my kids to be complacent with their school work because they're not seeing their teachers every single day. They're not getting that motivation or that constructive criticism that they have to do their homework and they have to pay attention and they have to do their absolute best. And it's hard for me as a parent to stay on top of that. And I grow complacent with that type of behavior. So there's tons of areas right now more than ever. I think we need to take our complacency temperature and say, what can I do now to take control of my situation? Because when you have control, you have more peace and you have more tranquility and less anxiety.
The book is called Hard Easy, a get-real guide for getting the life you want. It is available wherever books are sold online. You can also go to his website for more information, arthurfcoombs.com, and click Enter the Contest to win a free ebook or audiobook of Hard Easy right now. That's this week only. Art, thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, everybody.